I love cookies. I love cookies. I love cookies. I love cookies.
Welcome to Cookies, the world's most influential basketball podcast. Monday, December 22nd. We are knocking on the door of Christmas. Andrew Quo, how are you feeling in this festive season?
Incredible. Just fantastic. It's amazing. I cannot wait for presents. Okay. What cuisine? I know I asked this during Thanksgiving, but what cuisine shall be served on Jesus Christ's birthday, death day, 67th birthday? I don't know, but what are we eating?
Feels like your command of Christianity is lacking. You need to study the lessons on your dresser, Andrew.
It be lacking. So educate me.
Well, yeah, it's Christ's birthday. That's what it is.
He was born?
It's when he was born. His born day.
Wow.
That's all I know. That's what I got. And there was something with the wise men and the frankincense and the myrrh.
Does he lay colorful pink eggs? I don't mean to be blasphemous, but my deep knowledge of the Bible is only NBA related.
You don't see myrrh around as much these days.
Is myrrh a kind of wine?
I'm not sure exactly what myrrh is. Is it? Yeah, I don't know. It might be some sort of fragrance, some sort of oil, something. Mm. It's something lavish because it was brought to the newborn baby Jesus by the Magi. It was also a Wordle answer recently, and people got really mad about it. And I think that's just showing the failures of religion in contemporary America.
Wait, this is not a Turning Point USA festival. Let's keep that straight. Is Wordle still hitting? Like, are people still obsessing over Wordle?
Definitely not. It's really just big in the assassin community and the Patsy community as well.
Patsy's Pizza, and I'm a pizza maker, but also an assassin and a Wordle fan.
I'm about to get set up for an assassination, and it's like, hey, Wordler.
The Wordler. I used to see a lot of Wordle content, a lot of Wordle friendly competition that is maybe disappeared along with all the smart people from my social media feed. So maybe that is not a causation.
Wordle had its moment there where it was a phenomenon, and then the New York Times media juggernaut, I think, purchased it from its creator, syndicated it into their games app. And there were people who still were posting their Wordle scores far after it became unpopular to do so. I can't really think of something that's happened in that way on Twitter since. Remember how there was like this moment where people were posting their links to Instagram automatically on Twitter? And that went on for a long time. You'd see someone's feed and it was just links to Instagram. And that wasn't worth a follow because they weren't actually contributing on that platform. Then you had the Foursquare people, the same thing. Their whole Twitter feed would be like, Andrew Quo just checked into Ray's Pizzeria. Whatever, maybe.
Do I ever? Yeah.
But Wordle was the last one. It was like people sharing the little geometric grid of their scores. I remember Questlove just kept doing it. 6 months after Wordle had vanished from the zeitgeist, Questlove was still there, like, got it in 5.
Which is kind of Questlove's whole thing, right? It's like, you guys forgot about this amazing song. I will bring this back from the dungeons to present to you fresh. But he's a librarian of culture, Wordle culture.
But yeah, it's mostly at this point for assassins. When you're T minus 45, it's a good time to catch up on your wordling.
is was there wordling on Epstein Island? Was Wordle a thing on this island at the time? Do I have
Oh,
my chronology wrong?
yeah, I think your chronology is a little off on that. But my last point about the assassin, Tyler Robinson, allegedly using Wordle hours before the death of, or like 45 minutes before the death of Charlie Kirk. People use that as an
I got to
example
clear
that
my head. Yeah.
he was set up. That there was no way someone could be planning assassination while doing Wordle. My thing is, sounds kind of exactly what you would be doing before sniping someone from a rooftop, and then the rest of the story is more sus than the Wordle part. That part, yeah, sure, you're killing time. You've got assassinations to do. What do you can't assassinate now? You might as well do some Wordle. The rest of the story is where it gets fishy.
I mean, it's what people gravitate towards, right? If this assassin was on Twitter ranking his bagel orders, oh my god, there would be a lot of doubt. The conspiracies would be flying. Like no one gets a cinnamon raisin salmon bagel. This
It's
has to
nice
be
we have
fake.
a little bit of information about Tyler Robinson, I guess, and there's a little bit of information about your boy Luigi, who increasingly seems like he might not be convicted. I'm not following
Here's
the
my
court
Luigi
case.
question. I'm following. So my question to you is, you the jury on this perfect pod, is he less hot now that he's not the assassin? Because when he was the assassin, everyone's just like, he's kind of handsome. Holy cow, is he a symbol of like the ideal liberal man? And now that it's kind of clear he didn't do anything, does he still remain hot?
Mm. So you're saying, hold on, before we go down the violence to hotness vector, from your watching, your following of this from the courthouse steps, you're saying Luigi innocent.
I think he's probably innocent, and the procedure has been mucked up so much with all this myrrh that they can't even proceed.
This frankincense is destroying my court case.
On these on these courtroom steps. I think it is super messy. I think the procedure was not followed by a lot of law enforcement, and I think there's many doubts as to his apprehension and probable cause, enough to get him probably dismissed.
Yeah, there's
Is
a
he still hot then?
difference. Right. I'm saying there's, of course, a difference between being guilty and being found guilty. We here believe in the rule of law and due process. That's when
I like
cookies
the
hoops.
American court system. I shout out to Stabler. Yeah,
Yeah, when
I like
cookies hoops
iced
first
tea.
came into fruition, we said the most important thing is due process and ethical basketball. That's the two tenets, the pillars of which the mansion of cookies hoops was
No,
built
no,
upon.
not an island, not a mansion in the uptown.
Mm,
Not no Bill Clinton
no,
in
no,
this pod. No, there's Bill Clinton will not come on this pod.
the cookies hoops treehouse was constructed upon
Yes.
two mighty oaks, due process and ethical basketball.
Yeah.
Is he as hot now? Um, well, if he's indeed innocent, I think we can use our rationality and say maybe he still did it. We can cling to the fact that even if he walks away innocent, that maybe, hopefully, he is still a murderer, and that will preserve his attractiveness.
So on his Raya profile, he can still say, "I killed the corporate scum."
Alleged murderer of the health insurance CEO.
Does the alleged?
Acquitted of murder. Beat the charges.
Yeah, to me, the peak attractiveness in his dating profile would be if he was found straight up guilty.
See, I'm going to push back on that, Andrew, because I think
Do it.
on the attractiveness hierarchy, you've got found guilty. That's pretty hot. Beat the charges even hotter.
No,
Untouchable.
okay, fair, that's
Teflon
fair.
Don.
That's fair, but like, he was sitting in a McDonald's. Like, he didn't beat the charges. The charges beat themselves.
Dude, it took $500,000 to get the system off me.
I love cookies. I love cookies. I love cookies. I love